Hi, Deb here. And Barbie turned 65. That's right. Our girl is 65. That means she qualifies for Medicare. I feel your pain, friend. But just because she's 65 doesn't mean she's not relevant. People are the same, okay? Okay. And the people who get upset about Barbie, come on. Like my mom used to say, people, she's a doll. So I'm going to give you a little history of Barbie and some gossip maybe you don't know about. Huh? What's the phrase? If you don't have something nice to say about someone, come sit next to me. Okay, here we go. Barbie. Ruth Handler, the co-owner of Mattel, was watching her daughter, Barbie, play with paper dolls because she wanted to pretend to be a grown-up or to be more mature, and she didn't want to play mommy that day. Ruth Handler realized that most choices for girls were baby dolls, which led them to only play mommy, which there's nothing wrong with being a mommy, but girls should have choices. So she started pondering that girls needed a plastic doll to play a more mature teenager ideas. She was on vacation in Europe or business, I don't know, and she saw a doll named Bill Lilly, which was a German doll based on a German cartoon, which was a little more, let's say, on the adult side. But just because the doll was a little racy doesn't mean Barbie had to be. So Barbie was based on the Build Lily. And if you see a Build Lily, one of my Grail dolls, you'll see she looks almost exactly like Barbie. So Barbie was born March 9th, 1959. Barbara Millicent Roberts. Okay. Barbie's family. They were from, I wrote it down, Willows, Wisconsin. Her parents are George and Margaret Roberts. And she has several siblings. Skipper, what's Skipper's middle name? Madison, I believe. I wrote it down. And, Todd and Tootie are the twins. Stacy, which I don't understand. I have a Stacy, I don't know where at the moment. Why they named her Stacy when they already had Barbie's British friend, Stacy? There's lots of names, Mattel. Okay, calm down, Debbie. Okay, and then there's Kelly, which I have a Kelly too somewhere, and Chelsea. I think this size is Chelsea, but I'm not sure. And a baby named Chrissy. I didn't even know about her. I don't know how I missed that. So she had a lot. She came from a big family there in Willows, Wisconsin. And let's see, she, of course, in 61. Now, she was designed by a man named Jack Ryan, who designed missiles. And he was also married one of Zsa Zsa Gabor's husbands. So he knew beauty, I guess. Let's see. Barbie, the whole idea of Barbie was for girls to dream big. And 13 years before NASA allowed women into their program, Barbie was an astronaut. So she expanded the world, and the play helps towards kids dreaming. So Barbie did her part. Okay, in 61, she got a boyfriend named Ken. And, okay, here's some of the juicy stuff. Okay, in 2004, Barbie broke up with Ken. And the rumor has it was over this guy, Blaine, an Australian surfer dude. And I'm sorry, but Ken did have some questionable fashion choices. And Barbie was kind of into fashion, so, and let's face it, Australian guys are really attractive. So Blaine not moved in, they didn't live together. Ken was out, Blaine was in. But Ken was not one to give up, and in 2011, they got back together. Still not married, because Ruth Handler was determined that Barbie would remain single, because the idea was that she should make her own path. And so, but giving in to demands, she had Midge get married. Midge, forgot to show Midge. Midge gets no respect. There's Midge. Wears the same size as Barbie. But people didn't pick on Midge's size. I guess because she looked like the all-American girl. I don't know. I don't know the thinking behind stuff. Anyway, Midge had a boyfriend. Midge's full name, this is the stuff that you may not know. You can win a trivia contest. Pay attention. Midge was Margaret Hadley. And her boyfriend, Alan Sherwood. Alan was based on the real-life Barbie's real-life husband. When the real-life Barbie divorced the real-life Alan, the Alan doll was discontinued. Poor Midge. But he was brought back. Anyway, she married Alan, and she became Margaret Hadley Sherwood. And so, to satisfy people, they made Midge pregnant. So she had a baby bump, and the baby inside, and you take the baby out, and then she becomes a mom. Well, that made people mad, because they thought that encouraged teenage pregnancy. So they discontinued the pregnant Midge. If you find one, she's worth a lot, I think. Oh, did I tell you Skipper's middle name was Madison? I think I did. Every second, 2 Barbies are sold somewhere in the world. The girl is major, even before the movie, but the movie helped. Okay, the most popular Barbie is the Totally Hair Barbie, where her hair comes all the way down to her ankles. I forget, I think they said 10 million. She was released in 1992. Let's see, what else do I want to tell you? There's so much cool stuff about Barbie. But I don't want to make this too long, because I'm trying to get people to pay attention. Skipper, oh yeah, I was going to show you. I do have a Tootie. I don't have a Todd, but I have a Tootie. And I have a Skipper, a couple Skippers. And Skipper has a boyfriend named Kevin. I have him. And I have a question for you Barbie experts. Ricky, how is he related to the Barbie world? Because he looks a lot like Alan. So is he his brother, his child, who's Ricky? How did he get in the Barbie world? Like to know. Inquiring minds and all that. Okay, let's see. Is that... Oh, my goodness. My very first Mattel doll was Francie. That's Francie Fairchild, released 1966. She's Barbie's cousin. Barbie's groovy cousin, 66, same year as Boots Are Made from Walking and Nancy Sinatra. What do you think? I think. Okay. I digress. Francie Fairchild, Stacy, told you about all that. Okay. Did you get all that? I hope you were taking notes, because you might have a trivia contest. Barbie has... it opened the world, and now she's branched out. There's all races, all life conditions, all kinds of sizes of Barbie. She's been run for president every year since 2016, I think. Maybe before that. Yeah, I think so. Anyway, Barbie has added a lot to our country's finances. She's added a lot by expanding imagination for boys and girls, both boys and girls. Barbie has added a lot more than she's ever put any pressure. I never felt pressure to look perfect. Good thing, but but she's a doll. You pretend, okay? But I am glad that they have expanded Barbie to include all kinds of folks, because everybody should have a doll that looked like them. And I'm glad that Barbie started this whole world of imagination. I'm glad she's 65, and I can't wait to see what she comes up with next. So thank you, Mattel. Thank you, Ruth Handler. Thank you, Bill Lilly. And thank you guys for watching, sticking with me. I hope you like, comment, subscribe, share. You could share it and other people learn about Barbie. And follow me on Instagram, okay? So, toodles. Oh, yeah. I do know there were wedding dresses for Barbie and wedding sets and stuff. My point being, the idea was she didn't have to be a married person, woman, to be important and to follow her dreams. They weren't anti-marriage, they didn't focus on it. But I do know there are wedding gowns and the whole wedding thing, because girls, and probably boys too, wanted to pretend about marriage too. It was an option, not a demand. Okay, that was my clarification. Okay, now I'm through. So, till next time, toodles.